Yep, we are live. What's up, people? I see Rush has popped in. What's up, Rush?
Hello.
What's up, guys?
There we are.
So did it show up, Simon? Simon was saying something's wrong with my chat. I didn't quite understand it, but
I do not see a chat.
I just got through eating, so sorry.
but I
Yeah,
see
you might you might need to turn on the chat or something on your settings.
Yep, we are live. Yeah, they shouldn't have been. I didn't turn them off, but
It's easy enough. I think you can go in there and edit and change it, right?
Yeah, on
Sam?
Studio, I believe. Oh, it might be even on your screen here.
Yeah.
If not, it'll have to be on your Studio.
Yeah.
well, I am going to go there. It says I am live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear y'all because
That's fine.
I am on the YouTube side. It says I see edit video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Edit video.
Mm-hmm.
Select it's alive. I never have had to do this before, but
A message. Let me see. On customization. Yeah, customization. The very first thing on that screen is live chat.
Yeah.
messengers.
Oh, can you not hear us?
I can hear y'all, but I don't think you can hear me.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
I can hear you. I hear
I'm
you.
on the YouTube side of it.
I don't
Yeah.
even see whether live's on YouTube.
Manage video. Oh, wait a minute. That's what I keep doing wrong. Oh, no. So go to what content?
Go to on Studio. Go to the live. Edit the
It
details.
shows you live right now. That's
Edit
what
live,
Kent meant.
and then click on customization.
I don't
I read
see.
that comment. Kent said he's gonna need therapy after looking at that thumbnail.
Customization. Okay, I saw it.
Okay. Click on that. It should be the very first thing on top. Live chat.
No, it's my banner image picture.
You know a little window where. Hold on. Let me send you a picture.
Sunday night chat. 12 watching. It says live, but it ain't live. Just froze.
don't-
All right. Send you a picture. We're trying to get it fixed. Hold on.
Oh, I see. I just got a message saying my live was set for kids.
Oh, turn that off.
That explains why the people can't chat.
Yeah.
Let me go fix that.
Yep. Let me find it on there. Details. Okay. Yeah. It's on details. It's after schedule, after playlist. Is it yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids? Click on no.
I normally don't do that till after the live. I guess something else has changed. No, it's not made for kids.
Yeah, click on that.
Well, you got to save out, and you're good. Hopefully.
I
Save it,
saved
and then you should be okay.
I'm still here.
There it is. Okay.
That's what it was. Thanks, Mike.
You live now?
There it is. Now we can curse like sailors. Shit, fuck, asshole.
Oh, I got this.
You got to do it, right? You got to do it. All right, the chat's working again, so everybody jump in.
All right, I think I got it that time. Thank y'all. I know that happened to me once about almost a year ago. I couldn't figure out what was going on, and the kids only got clicked, and I don't know, but I have no idea. I don't do it. Didn't do it purposely.
When you schedule your lives, do you go on the YouTube side and do all your other stuff like set your monetization on and all that?
Nope.
That's why I used to do it.
lot.
Okay, I used to set mine, and then YouTube would recognize that it's scheduled, and I would go in there and do whatever I had to do before the live ever started.
Yeah,
Mainly
now,
turn monetization on, you know.
yeah, now it's set to where you left it at, and it'll be that way for every video. Unless something changed now, so I'll have to check on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I know.
No, I've always gone there afterwards. I go into StreamYard, set it up, and then I'll go click invite, and I'll send you and Sal links to it because Simon can get on the YouTube side of it. Hey, Mama O.
Right. I got
What's up, Eli?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been live, but I do remember it's like every time I went live, I had to turn monetization on. It wouldn't remember it, you know?
Yeah.
It's probably been
That might be something where you might have to go and set it every time on the monitor.
Yeah, it's probably something I wasn't doing right, like to where it would remember these settings or whatever, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that maybe something's changed. I don't know, but anyway, I'm done. Super barbecue. I have to check out your version of Wendy's chili. Yes, please do. So, Fish Family Link. Hello, Matt. If you're there. If not, hello, Fish Family League. Bat, what's up, buddy? Yeah, so I've been, man, this ISIS has kicked my butt. I've got these videos set up for, I'm going to do the, did you do a chili video?
Yeah. Well, just chili for yesterday, just for us, but it wasn't a video.
Okay. Why didn't you set it? Why didn't you video it?
Because we had a chili video like a month ago.
So you had, this is a different one. That looked like it had beans in it.
Yeah.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go, Simon. Now you know what real chili tastes like.
That's right.
So be honest, which do you prefer? The chili dog, the hot dog topping?
Well, I also make this look different than my regular chili, right? So the amount of ingredients were different. I was also trying to clear out my refrigerator, so I had all kinds of different peppers that I had to use up. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bunch of. Let me upload the picture. I'll share it on the screen real quick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up to the hellos. Mr. Johnson, Greg, hello, buddy.
I just vacuum sealed probably 5 pretty good sized packs of chili earlier this week that Tarina had made. We usually make it, and after about 2 days, I'll go ahead and vacuum seal it and freeze it. I don't trust much anything after a few days, you know.
Yeah, let all them flavors get together.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that tomorrow with all the leftovers.
The moose.
Image video.
But I got it. So I keep smelling something good. I hope I got something over there burning.
So you see all those peppers are different colored peppers. They're all sweet peppers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't got beans in it. Or does? Yeah, he does. I see a few.
Yeah. The thing is that I didn't have a whole lot of beans. I might have had maybe 2 cans of beans, but they were like little cans of beans.
Yeah.
So I didn't like load it with beans, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. It makes a good filler, if nothing else. Chili,
correct.
Especially if you eat crackers with it, man. You're full by the time you
I
eat
made
a bowl
a good thing of cornbread.
Yeah, and cornbread.
I could sit down and eat a big bowl of chili with just chips. I'm just there. I'd probably eat the whole bag of tortilla chips.
Crackers, chili, but I had this thing. I don't know if my brother-in-law's in here, Keith, but I don't know if my sister's watching too, but I'll take a slice of bread and I'll tear it in 4 pieces. And each corner, I press my thumb into my hand. to like make a little pocket.
Yeah.
And I'll take a spoon of chili, fill it in there.
Make it a
and
little
eat
dumpling, huh?
Yep, it is so good. It is so good. I've done that as a child. I don't know if my sister remember that or not, but I since the doctor's on my case, I've been eating crackers lately. But
I'm eating chicken from Big John's Steak. What's up, Panchico?
Yeah, we done made chili twice this winter already. I
Yeah,
put
man,
back. We done went through what was in the freezer from the first batch. Well, take that back. There's a little small bag for one serving. I'll heat that up one day while she's at work. But the ones I put up the other day, it's probably 2.5 bowls worth on each one, maybe 3 bowls. I didn't. I had already taken care of all that pork. I'm like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just zip through this chili and did all that.
Make some chili dogs, Russ.
Yeah.
what's
It's
up,
kind of
CV?
funny to say that. We found another bag of chili that was in the refrigerator from, I think it was last year. I was looking and she put it in a Ziploc instead of letting me vacuum seal it with my chamber vac. I said, "What is this? Does that look like chili? You can see some beans." She goes, "Yeah, that looks like chili." So she thawed it out last night, and we did some chili dogs earlier in the week, and we had 3 of the cooked wieners left in the refrigerator. So what about if I cut them up in little bite size, just throw them in the chili? She goes,
Right.
"I don't care what you do with them." So that's what I did. It
Yeah.
kind of reminded me of beans and franks, but it was chili and franks, kind of like a chili dog without the bun.
I was telling Tom and Grumpus last night. That's actually what kind of what I was thinking about doing. I bought a big old bag of scoops. I'm thinking like football stuff and like finger food instead of a messy chili dog because they're not good if they're not messy. I was
Right.
gonna take chili. I put up 10 quarts. Have chili cut up like you said, hot dogs. Put it in top of the scoops. Sprinkle a little cheese and put it on the broiler to melt the cheese, and put it on a tray. That would be like a little appetizer thing. It'd be chili dogs on a scoop. But I see Tim and CV in here. I saw CV's thumbnail for tonight. I already told y'all, but I don't know if CV knows it or not. But I saw shrimp tacos. I just finished it an hour ago. I was like, no way. We both did shrimp tacos for Football Foods and Game Day Foods, but hers has got grits and mine has a spicy slaw, which I knew that was a difference, but there's still basically a shrimp taco. I was like,
She did like a shrimp and grits type thing.
Well, yeah, she's got doing tonight.
Oh, doing it
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah,
tonight.
on a live stream.
I like shrimp and grits. I did a video probably 5 years ago on my Santa Maria using Dutch ovens, and I did a shrimp and grits. Fish and grits is really a more famous, but I did shrimp and grits. It was good.
Uncle Joe Fish Shed, buddy. Thank you for coming in here. I've seen you in the fish channels before, but I think I've ever seen you on one of my lives, but much appreciated. Thank you. When I saw that, I said, oh my God. MSC Mike, what's up, buddy? Talked to him a little while ago. He's not going live tonight. He is feeling better. Has no voice still, so get well, Mike.
You're missing out, man.
And Juco.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, Demus said shrimp and tacos don't go together. I did some of them one time. I grilled my shrimp. That's how I did it. Grill the shrimp, and the toppings and stuff that I used, it really suited the shrimp. Even the cheese paired well with it. They definitely go together if they're done right.
Well, that's what so you make like this marinade. It's like a little bit of a spicy marinade, but I changed it up a little bit because I still had one more jar of that Chesapeake Bay oyster salsa. Mm-hmm. So in the marinade that you make, after you marinate them for a while, you grill them to get that sear onto the shrimp and cook the shrimp. But then you make this spicy slaw, and it calls for a salsa. Well, I've never put a salsa in it. I don't want a salsa in it. But I saw that daggone jar sitting over on a shelf. I said, wow, you know what? That sounds pretty good. So I put about 4 to 6 ounces of that oyster salsa sauce into the coleslaw recipe, and it was pretty good. I'm happy with it.
One of my favorite things to order. There's a little Mexican restaurant right behind us here, and it's like the best one in our area. But I always order this grilled shrimp, big shrimp in it, but it's a shrimp chimichanga, deep fried burrito. Freaking amazing! It's so good. And Trina's like, "Why don't you order something else?" I said, "Because I like it. I know what it's gonna taste like. They never disappoint. They just pour that white queso on top of the burrito. Man, I can hurt myself eating those."
Yeah, Maureen, I was talking about your snowfall in a live last night. One of the guys from Texas, the other one's from Vegas. I told him how you measured the snow and how the snow was higher than the seat of the wrought iron chair. It's like 23 and a quarter inches of snow that they got. I was like, good God. She's in New Hampshire. That's too much snow.
I did a shrimp chimichanga. God, that's been a while back. But I made my own queso and all for that. See if I can find that video. I'm not going to play it or anything. I just want to see if I can find it. Let's see, shrimp.
It must be true, Dutch, for YouTube not to want to take their part of the money. That's a good one. That's probably the best one. NBL, what's up, my brother?
Yeah, there's a thumbnail for it. Oh,
Amen.
crap.
Amen.
I had to do it fast. You ready?
Yep.
Damn it.
Nope. You gotta.
I wish I could
pause
freeze it.
Pause it.
Hold your thumb on it.
Well, I'm just trying to freeze the thumbnail. There you go.
Yeah, I see it.
This looks so familiar. Remember that time that I was trying to show you something on the phone?
But those was really good. I love shrimp chimichanga. Tell you where I first remember ate one. We used to have a place here called Cuco's, and it's a Mexican restaurant, but it was owned by like white Americans, and they didn't have no Mexicans working in there. But man, it was just as authentic as it could be, as far as the type restaurants we have here in America. And everything was fresh. That's one thing they prided themselves in. Their salsas, with the chips and everything was just really good. But Katrina took the last one out in Biloxi, and they never rebuilt down here. I hated that. They were so good. I don't even know if they're still a thing, but they were. What did I say the name of it was?
Side dipping.
No, the name of it. Cuco's. Cuco's. I don't even know if they still exist anywhere. They sure were good though.
Hey, Simon. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated.
Cuco's Mexican Cafe restaurant or cafe. That was it.
Fever finally broke, but my voice is shot still out. That stuff wants to hang around for a while. You think, at least what we had, the wife and I had, you thought you got rid of it, and then it came back. We got over 16 inches of snow.
Are you talking about Lance herpes?
Huh? What's up, Jesse?
My brother got a lot of snow up in North Mississippi last week, and it's still on the ground. Hasn't been warm enough to thaw out. Ice and snow.
I gotta go over there. I keep smelling something. I'll be right back.
He's right there close to the Tennessee line, just south of Memphis.
Was Lance cooking something earlier? Maybe he just left the charcoal running.
He might have, because he had tacos earlier, or he made tacos earlier.
Yeah, I had that same thing happen to me. I was smelling like, wait, I stopped cooking. Why does it still smell like food? And it was the the grease that was in there. There was I forgot to close down the vents on the grill, so it was just the grease just kept burning.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I got the vents open on the grill, and the wood stove was reheating things up. I keep getting the smell of this. It smells good.
It got down to 19 degrees here last night. Man, that's pretty cold for South Mississippi, right on the water.
So it felt like it was 29. Yeah,
Like
man.
nothing for you guys up north, but still, it's cold. Cold to
We're
me.
finally getting to 30 degrees tomorrow. That's the first time in over a week. We've been in the 20s, teens. At nights, we've been single digits and teens. That's why this ice isn't thawed out.
I think we got up in the 40s today.
71.
It's
Shut up,
40.
man.
Yeah,
But look at Wednesday. It's going to be 84 degrees on Wednesday.
yeah.
71. Wow. I could
Enjoy
deal with some of that. I got things I'm wanting to do outside, and I'm just like, screw it. I ain't getting out there in this cold.
What's up, Joe? Even CV in state of Washington is 50 degrees. That's amazing.
It's going to be the
west
warmest
side.
Super Bowl in quite a while next Sunday, Santa Clara.
53. Yeah.
Super Bowl's next Sunday.
Yeah.
Who's playing?
Patriots and the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
Shows you what I know about football nowadays.
I was on Rob's live today. He lives pretty close to the water too. Is that how you did it, Simon?
What's that?
The weather thing.
Yeah, hashtag weather. And then your zip code.
Do a hashtag. But I didn't realize he was that close to the water in Louisiana.
Rob from Rolling Smoke?
Rolling Smoke, yeah. I went in there and
He's from Louisiana.
so -4 with the Celsius.
24 F.
But it's cool. I think tonight's going to be 19, something like
Yeah.
that.
I think last night we got down to 24. But as soon as the sun came out, it started warming up real quick.
Did you get any of that weather that hit the Carolinas
No, one right around us. Guggen got some.
Yeah, Google is long.
Yeah, he had put up a Facebook picture, and he was like, what he says, like best morning ever, something like that. And he had his children, his wife, and he, all four of them were out there playing in about 4 inches of snow in Georgia.
Man, they were showing pileups, people driving in that crap. I'm like, what's wrong with people? They know how it's going to get, and they're going to get out there and drive in it. I mean, they couldn't stop. They already had this pileup. People just plowing in each other, semis, cars. I'm like, holy crap! They were showing that on that video. I'm like, it was yesterday, I guess.
It was the same thing out here, Russ, but it was fog. The fog was so dense you literally couldn't see the front of your car. And
Well,
that stuff
yeah.
is just,
I
there's
learned
no way to,
That happened on the Mobile Causeway one time. The fog and everything was so bad. I forget how many cars. It's like 150 cars piled up.
Yeah, so you can't do anything about it at that point.
I learned something by a lady in California, Sal. She says it's called, is it Yule fog or Tool fog? Tule or Yule fog? She lives in California. It's a really dense fog. It's only just a couple feet off the ground. I Googled it, and they showed an image of it. She said, you can't even see through it. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's at in California. I did see a picture about Georgia snow truck. It was a guy strapped to a bucket with 2 plastic shovels in his hands going down the road in front of a pickup truck. Of course, it's a joke, but I thought that was funny.
I tell you what, it gets to be weather like that. My butt's in the house. I ain't got nowhere I want to go that bad.
Yeah.
Up there and driving that crap.
APAC TV. That's a new one for me. But hello.
We get a little flurry of snow around here, and they shut everything down. Everything. We're not geared for it. You know.
What? It's a fish person.
Fish.
How do you know that?
Their logo.
I can't see it. It's just a little dinky thing. I can't see it.
Well, look at the pinned comment.
Oh yeah, there you go. Aquatic TV, American Aquatic TV. Is that what it says? American
Something other.
TV. Well, hello. Well, thank you, sir, ma'am.
Let me see if I can go find it. There you go.
Fish person. Thank you.
Gotta go to YouTube for this.
No wrench on APAC TV.
Yeah. American Pinot Aquatic TV.
Pinot. I was wondering if it said Pinot. I need to go over to YouTube side. I just saw Mama O don't have a wrench either.
Come on, Lance. You're lagging here.
I know it.
Oh, speaking of Guggen, there he is.
Is he here?
Speak of the devil.
Let me see here. Let me get there. Mama O.
I just cut the whole URL.
Simon, are you one of the administrators to YouTube? I mean, Lance's YouTube's?
No, I'm just a moderator.
Oh, okay.
But I'm an administrator here on his StreamYard. I can end the live, start the live. I can do comments and all kinds of stuff.
Oh no!
Not end the live, lad.
I messed up. Shoo, that was close. I just start pushing buttons because they need to be pushed, I think, and before you know it, it's too late. At least that one I got a warning and I read first instead I kept on pushing. Oh no, you don't. So did y'all see I guess most of y'all probably have seen the videos that 805's put out, like review type things. He did another taco stand yesterday.
Yep.
I think it's a pretty cool idea. I mean, that's something I don't see. I mean, I hear y'all talk about this type of taco, this type of taco, this type of whatever, and there's no pictures for it. So I don't know it. But when he goes to a stand like that, then you see this variety, and it's like, oh, so that's what that is. So I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's enjoying not having to do the editing.
I hope he does more of that review stuff. I think it's pretty cool.
I think he might. We texted a little bit last night, but I think he might. He said he's actually, like you just said, that the cooking and the editing is gone. He just goes up there and the last night's video, he got 3 tacos free. For posting on YouTube.
Yeah.
So he's like, you want to eat for free too? I thought that was pretty funny.
Is he doing it live or something?
No, he just recorded a video. He went through their stand and look at all the food and everything, and then video.
He does put a video together then.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baby Back Maniac Justin, he does that. He just did one recently, a barbecue crawl.
Yeah.
And that's not his first one, but he's gotten real good views off of those sorts of things in the past. I know people like watching them. Go to famous barbecue places in Texas and do a crawl.
Yeah, I saw the one. Him and another guy, they did a review of different types of barbecue places. That was about a year ago. I think they went to Texas for that one.
Yeah,
Justin and some other guy. It wasn't his son.
Yeah, I remember that. They go down to Austin, I guess. Justin lives in Dallas, so he's already in Texas, but he still has to make a pretty good trip.
Brother Steven.
I think they came down for the weekend in Austin and did like 3 videos of reviews.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. They get like a plate of food, and then they met with somebody, and I want to say it was James, maybe. Did they meet up with James, and James took him someplace, and they tried a stand?
I remember something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a brick and mortar. It was a stand they tried. It was
Might have. That does sound a little familiar.
What's up,
I
Al?
also remember James doing that a lot. He would go to restaurants and try stuff out.
Yeah. Man, me and James, I remember him way back when I first started. He used to do a Taco Tuesday. I watched him every week. He put some good stuff together.
I like the way he pronounced cilantro.
Man, I was looking all over for you last Friday, Stephen, and then I guess it was Vibes is live. Someone's live. They said that you had ended up. Oh no, it was either Ed or Whip, and they said you had to cancel because you weren't feeling well. So hope you're getting better, buddy.
Yeah, him and T-Roy were big buddies when T-Roy was still in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Oh, there, lovely to meet y'all. Ask the stream topic.
It's
really
not one.
Anything, Harry. We don't really have a set topic. You want to talk about aquariums? Let's talk about aquariums. You want to talk about barbecue? Let's talk about barbecue. We just something pops up and someone can feed into it. And that's what we go with. Welding.
Welding's on Tuesday nights, right? Guys?
Automotive AC repairs. I mean, really.
Yeah, that's tonight.
We could talk we could talk trains on Saturdays.
Yeah, let's talk about
welding hadn't really been a subject since Randy quit popping up in these lives.
Well, a little bit, but yeah, you're right. But
yeah.
I mean, anything, Harry. Glad to have you here.
Me and Randy used to get to going with it, and then Simon would put that sign up. What did it say? Welding 101.
The welding talk, I think it is.
Yeah, the welding segment.
Let me see if it's still here. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
He should be home tomorrow, I think, if I remember correctly.
I want them to show up right there.
That really had that in common with me.
Yeah, it says welcome to welding talk.
Yeah. That's
and then I have one with too quiet. Welcome to fish talk.
All right.
What over here?
I don't guess trains has been a topic in a long time either. Lance couldn't afford that hobby no more.
That's a God's honest truth. The last train I bought, I had to have it. It was O scale out of Norfolk, Virginia, and it was the 614 or 611. I'm sorry, there was a 614, but it was used. It was $650, and I was like, this is it. I'm just going to have to keep buying junk ones and piece them together and whatever I got to do, clean up my inheritance from my father-in-law. But I can't afford $600 and $700 trains just to look at them in a box, and say, ooh, ah.
No, you gotta play with them, man.
But
you have to play with them.
The recommendation. UK, we get American barbecue, and it feels more salty than spicy. Yes, that all depends on who makes it, what rub they use.
On the fault for sure.
I mean, you can do them any way you want. You can make it spicy, you can make it salty or sweet and salty, however you want it. But he says that he wants a recommendation. Are you asking for a place to go if you're over here?
Look at American barbecue, and it feels more. There's two channels, and I don't really remember their daggone names. One of them is Hobbytown. He actually just he's in the UK, Harry. He just got some ideas on cooking briskets, wasn't it? He was in here a few weeks ago. He wanted to bring American briskets to the UK. And the other one was Don, and I can't remember, Cheryl, she would remember. Don, he's from the UK. He's the one that I forwarded your hush puppy recipe to, Russ, your video.
Oh, okay.
And link, I sent it to him. Don, what is his name? Don. But anyhow, no, it's Prodigal. prodigals, or I can't remember. But yeah,
I missed the question. What was his question?
it's highlighted.
That's it right there. It's highlighted.
UK, we got American barbecue, and it feels more salty than spicy? ?
But it says, "May I ask recommendation?" I don't
Yes,
understand what the recommendation is.
That's it. Prodigal Aquarius. I think that's Don. He's the one that got the hush puppy, American hush puppy recipe.
Maybe they're asking if it should be spicy or salty.
I do apologize, man.
It can be both, or it can be it can be a lot of things.
Expand the question a little bit more. And
it's savory for the most part, you know.
Yeah, it's savory. I love a little spice in my.
Certain parts.
I could take just a normal store-bought barbecue sauce and add hot sauce on it, and right there, it adds a little heat.
But more than anything, it's got a smoky flavor, but not an overpowering smoke. Just a really good smoke. That's what barbecue is all about, you know.
Yeah,
slow smoked meat.
It definitely. I used the. I used to love doing hot sauce binder on ribs. And I noticed that when you hang them, they would get a little less spicy because it's absorbing all that flavor.
It does, right?
It numbs the spice.
It sure does. Heat and not like cayenne. You can, you know, it's pretty mild anyway. But when you let's say add it to a hamburger, I've added it to steaks plenty of times, salt, pepper, and cayenne, and you don't taste any heat or spice. It's just it really gives it another level of flavor, you know. Is what I noticed.
Oh, really?
He was asking a question there.
I didn't know that.
Don is from my era before he got transferred to the UK. Oh,
I thought Don was from the UK. Very interesting, but yeah, he's the one that I asked you about that hush puppy recipe. I just sent him the link, and I haven't followed up. At one time I did. He just said that it was. You know, he had a little ways to go with it yet, but I haven't followed up with him lately with it. I haven't seen him lately. But
I'm going to highlight this comment, Lance.
Go ahead. I do apologize. You don't need to apologize. Ask all the questions you want. I mean, that's what we're here for. And hopefully
that's kind of a loaded question because barbecue is different in different parts of the United States. So
yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is very true.
What like savory? You like sweet? What's up, Rick?
What's up, Rick?
What is it? Is more salt and pepper based, and it's primarily
like beef and you like pork.
It's primarily beef,
isn't it?
Right?
Is it? Yeah, it's all region, right? Because it was Kansas City is more on the sweet barbecue. Right. Texas more savory.
Yeah, maybe
the
Carolinas. You got more tangy on the
Carolinas are vinegar-based mustard and vinegar, I believe.
Yeah,
and the Carolinas would be,
But he might be asking for a good restaurant. I mean, I don't know. It depends on where he's going.
Yeah, there's very different styles in every region of the United States, so very broad.
Yes.
But ask more questions. I hope that answered your question. But
keep asking.
I didn't see anything about where he was hoping it was looking for a restaurant or something.
No, it's just I think it's just asking questions in general. But
it changes whatever region you're in, but it's all called barbecue and it's all smoked. That's the one thing they all have in common, it's smoked. But how it changes.
Unless you're Chili's.
Yeah. My sister's the same way.
Yeah.
For some reason, they call barbecue ribs and they're oven cooked. What kind of crap is that?
My sister prefers a dry rib also. She doesn't like a wet, saucy rib.
Yeah, dry ribs for me.
Dry is good.
Unless I do the party ribs. Those party ribs were good.
Oh,
in aluminum foil with butter and barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you sauce them up, braise them.
The party ribs, that's one of my football cooks coming out, and that was the sauce across the face.
About that.
I redid a I do apologize. I do apologize if it may grab your attention for a second. Please do. But I acted like I did an outro already, and I was talking to Russ the other day, and looking for like suggestions and helps. Sal I've talked to, Guggen I've talked to, Tom. I mean, who haven't I talked to? But I'm trying to make this another effort, to push this channel. And Russ was saying, which I already knew, you're boring, Lance, and I know that.
I didn't say it like that.
But he was saying you'll find more humor. I was like, it's funny you were saying that because I just was thinking about redoing an outro because Sal can tell you, I am a huge advocate for hanging ribs and cooking them. The self-basting is just an excellent way to cook ribs. Well, I tried single bone, short back ribs, party ribs, whatever you want to call them, for the first time last week, a week before that. And I've been saving the video to be released for football ideas, game day ideas. And so I dropped I pretend like I dropped my remote for my camera. And I'm down there. I'm sorry, man. I redid the outro yesterday, so I'm sorry. I'll be right with you. I dropped the remote from my camera. Man, I'll tell you what, these, something about the ribs, and I got up and they had barbecue sauce all over my face. And I was like,
yeah, that's what I was telling you. Just on videos, just throw some personality. And like I told Lance, I said, really, like when I'm in front of the YouTube, I mean, I'm myself, but I'm also pouring it on. I'm kind of an actor to an extent. I mean, I don't talk like that around the house like I would to somebody watching one of my videos. You got to be somewhat of an actor, but still keeping it real somewhat. That's what I was saying. But personality can make or break a channel, when people watch it.
Yeah.
I was telling Lance, I watch a lot of videos. Sometimes I'll click on them because it sounds like something I want to watch. And you can barely hear the person. They're like, yeah, today I got you can tell they've never done it before. And it's like, oh my God, no, I can't watch this. So I back out. And that you look at their subs and you know why then, this. You gotta have some sort of more something that attracts people.
The way it was explained to me a while back is it's you, but just like a exaggerated version of yourself.
Right.
So you're still you. It's just that you're just slightly more
right. You're more excited, or even if you're putting on the excitement or whatever, you got to. People's got to feel what you're trying to convey to them. To hang around, because it don't take long to bore people to sleep if you're like, well, today I've got some ribs. Don't we? Yeah, we got some ribs, and you got to have the authority. I am the guy. I'm going to show you how to do this.
We all know those YouTubers, right? The non-confident YouTubers is like, I hope this thing turns out right.
Right.
I guess I should put this in there.
You're going to say it with me for the first time. I'm like, who wants to watch something you've never done? We come here to learn how to do it.
What's up, Cecil?
The biggest majority, or a big majority of my videos, is things I've never even done before they went on video. A lot of it I've done, like all the seafood stuff, because I was raised on all that. But I said, but on the videos, you wouldn't know that. You would think I've done this plenty of times. Now let me show you how to do it.
Right.
Cecil, I always go into the mindset when I'm trying something new. I film it anyways, just in case I mess it up, and then I can just scrap the video and then redo it.
Right.
But most of the time, if it turns out fine or there's little mistakes, I still post it. Like say, hey, I screwed up here, but just the only one that I scrapped was that crack burger thing. Was like trending like 2 years ago or something. Yeah, and I completely just ruined that burger, and I'm like, I can't save this, So I never posted it because it wasn't good, it just fell apart on me. It was frustrating,
Right.
Cecil, I want to say one more time, buddy, I'm sorry to hear about your brother, and I hope everything's doing well, or better at least, with your family. But and I do appreciate you being here. Thank you, Cecil. So Harry's got his question here. It says, in the UK, we often get this American Spice. Greg's is the guilty one on that. I do apologize. I must ask again, may I ask for how American barbecue works? Fucking best I had.
Smoke?
Yeah, it's just, I think, a lot of it is, what's that, Sal?
That's my video. I got the barbecue sauce too, Lance.
But Harry, I would say, I mean, it's not really a hard question to ask. I mean, it depends. I mean, if you're doing, a brisket or, whatever, or steaks, you might want to try dry brine. If you're cooking, just don't try and rush it. Take the time. Don't set a time on your cook. You want your cook to be what they call probe tender. Don't worry about, how long it's been there. Is it going to burn up? I mean, obviously, if it's going to burn up, you want to pull it or foil it. But, just don't set, specific times and goals with it. Just make sure it's tender, and just use a good wood, a good dry wood. Don't do nothing real wet, because if you use it real wet, the smoke's going to taste bitter. So use a good dry, mild wood. I don't know what kind of wood you have in the UK, but and then your seasonings. I'm going to recommend Uncle Steve's shake. I believe Uncle Steve will ship to the UK, but he sends me shakes here to try, and I do use them in my videos. But I also have the same opportunity with other people that are making shakes. But I prefer Uncle Steve's shake. I just all around love them. One of the last ones that came out, it's called the McRib. I'm telling you what, I'd almost eat that stuff out of the jar. It's that good. Yeah.
What I would recommend, if you really want to learn how to cook American style barbecue, there's just millions and millions of videos on the subject. I've got tons of them. I got almost 14 years worth of videos. All my videos are not barbecue, but I got a bunch of them. Lance has got them. Sal's got them. Simon's got them. And God knows how many other people's got full-length videos on how to barbecue. And that's how you learn. Just start binge watching those videos.
Look up whatever you want to learn how to cook, like brisket or ribs.
Right. Yeah. Brisket, pork ribs, pork butt, chicken. Yeah. Whatever. That's what I'd recommend, because that subject is so in depth. We could never tell you everything in our lives.
Yeah, there's so many variables.
Yeah.
So many variables.
Yeah. Al Lunacy Qing, he's another one. Daddy does
also think of it this way. It might sound difficult, and it might be, but you need to just go out there and look up the information and then just do it. Your first brisket might suck, but that's why you keep doing it. And eventually you'll come to a point where your family and your friends are the first ones that are going to tell you that, oh wow, this is really good. And even when you're at that level where you feel like you made that perfect brisket, you still want to make it better. Like, it never really stops, because it kind of turns into kind of a, I don't know, like it's very addicting, right? Like you just want to keep making it better and better, no matter what you cook. You're not really fully content with it.
The only thing I would add to what Sal just said, if you're asking your family, for their opinion, make sure you add, please, I want your honest opinion, because sometimes your family could be choking on something, chasing it with water, and they're still going to tell you it's the best barbecue they ever had. So, just keep trying. Just keep trying. Miss Jody P., But and then like
Also,
they were saying, look at videos.
I don't know what kind of seasonings and rubs are available in the UK, but like Lance says, Uncle Steve's, but you might be able to go to Amazon and have things that we have over here in the way of rubs, barbecue rubs, and
Yeah.
possibly sauces if you want to sauce something. I don't know. He was talking about how good it was. I don't know what he had exactly, what style barbecue, if it was sauced. I don't know. He didn't say.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Let me catch back up here. Mike, Cecil, Stephen, Cheryl. I got Jody. Hey, Jody. Uncle Smiley. Gifted 5 memberships. There you go, Cecil. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not going to see him on the StreamYard side.
CPR Fish got one. Gil Sigarn got one. Moat 208 got one. Ophelia Lewis got one.
Mama O got one.
Correct. Just one more fish got one.
Jesse.
There you go. Yep.
Thank you very much, Cecil. For whatever reason, you can't see him on the StreamYard side.
Yeah, I went to YouTube.
Yeah, you got to go to another tab in order to be able to read them
I believe on EV Mux it does highlight them.
Barbecue is really becoming popular all over the world. You know, this is actually I'll feed into that a little bit. Harry's actually the 3rd person from the UK in less than a month that has asked about American barbecue.
oh yeah, they've asked me about it. That's not, I've got
had
quite a
people
few
from
followers
the
from the UK.
Yeah, same here. They've been popping up on my comments.
Yeah. I've gotten them for years.
They're usually leaving messages at like 3 in the morning or something.
If you ever
like
watch
my time, because they're.
If you ever watch Pitmaster X, Roll is his name, and me and him actually used to communicate quite a bit because we both started about the same time. He actually mailed me some camera parts when I got a camera like his, and he moved into something else. And at any rate, he's out of the Netherlands, and they speak German and stuff, but he does American style barbecue and has for years,
Yeah.
And he's talking about being popular all over the world. Yeah, it truly is.
Yeah, there's a few guys like that, right? I remember following a few UK guys that do American barbecue.
Well, I've seen UK guys actually compete.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that there was. I'm trying to copy and paste something here.
There's this guy. He does mostly kettle cooks that I follow. Can't think of him right now. See if I could find him on my.
Harry, I don't know if that's going to work for you or not, but this is I posted a link. Hopefully it showed up. Did it show up? Hey, Randy. Scotty, what's up, buddy?
Randy over there is from the UK. Hey, Randy.
Says with the 5.
He's from the water.
He does welding over in the UK.
Okay, so Uncle Smiley got one. Eric Barbecue got one. New Local Austin got one. Hobby Town got one. George
Hobby Town is UK. I'm sorry. Oh, George RBG. That's cool. Harry. Well, he wouldn't know that, but Hobbytown is the guy that was asking about the brisket, the cooking brisket. Oh my God! Another flash from the past. What is up, brother Ron?
Oh wow!
I miss you in the community. We need to get you back cooking again, buddy.
Low and slow basics. I've never.
I mean, I'm assuming if he has an accent, he's from the UK, but I don't actually know where he's from.
Thank you, Dad.
He could be from Australia too, because that's the other one that always trips me up. It's either UK or Australia or New Zealand.
Very welcome. Hopefully that link works for you. I'm pretty sure Uncle Steve, Dutch is in here. Dutch will be able to tell before any of us, but I'm pretty sure that Uncle Steve will ship to the UK, but I am not 100% positive of that. Daddy Dutch, you still here?
Dutch.
All right, Mike. Uncle Steve would be a sweet pop-up.
Right.
He can answer the question himself.
Hey, Tim, what time are you going live?
MSC Lance, we are planning another breeders. No, MSC is not going live tonight. He don't have a voice. He's getting over a cold, bad cold. So he canceled this live. He actually sent me a messenger earlier saying that I could go as long as I want because he's not going live. I appreciate that, Mike. But breeders discussion stream.
Here you go. Here you go, Lance. The official Uncle Steve shakes cited in their shipping policy, and unfortunately, they do not ship directly to the United Kingdom, according to their own term. I asked Chat GPT. I don't know if he knows what he's talking about or not.
Yeah. That's a bore.
Oh, that's nice.
And Dutch is not here. Didn't answer, but actually I heard that, Mike.
That's where Randy's at right now.
Wow. Yeah, I saw his balcony view on Facebook.
Right out in the middle of the Gulf of America.
Yeah, he got different sleeping quarters, and that's his balcony, his own personal balcony.
Boy, it looks cold out there, that blue horizon with the sun.
I heard you breaking up a little bit, but really congested Friday, Des. But back to Mike. I saw, was it on a Wednesday or last week that you had a different panel? Maybe it was a community post this time, but I enjoy those talks. I learned stuff, you know. So.
Steve does ship to the UK, but it's expensive.
I guess Chat GPT don't, let's say, work around. Some customers use, if you really want their products in the UK, people sometimes use that's standard crap there. Never mind.
No, I did not hear that, Mike. I did not hear that. That's very interesting. I did not. Harry, if you're still here, there's another link. I should have sent him a text, but I thought Dutch was still here. I thought that maybe Dutch would be able to answer the question. So did you send him a text, Simon?
No, but I went to his website.
Oh, okay.
That's the page to his UK shipping.
Across the pond.
Oh,
international right there. Harry, if you're still here, there is the link to UK shipping. Thanks, Simon.
Oh, well. Yeah, I just went to Chat GPT. I don't know which website he was pulling that from, but it's not correct if you found it. Proved them wrong again.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I tend not to go there for like information. I try to just I go there and make funny pictures and stuff.
Now, I've found it wrong a few times. I can tell when it don't really know what it's talking about. It's pretty good on a lot of things, but not everything. Yeah. All it's doing is pulling from the internet anyway. You know, it's just real fast at it.
Timmy, y'all got a link for your live tonight?
You can get it though. At Chef Civi.
Man, I'll be glad when it starts to warm up. This is killing me. Just a sec. So, Sal, what do you got coming up, new buddy? I saw the beef short ribs and mashed potatoes. That look exceptionally good.
I got a burger video up next. I filmed it yesterday. It should be.
Yeah, Sam.
I'm trying to just get back in the vibe because I haven't filmed anything new since like October.
I see
So
Shields
I've been-
Guggen on my laptop.
Oh yeah, someone else said something about shields earlier in the week, a couple nights ago. And I've never seen them, and they actually counted out how many people they saw with shields and not wrenches.
Here it's
What does
wrenches,
shield
but on
mean?
YouTube it's Shields.
I see some shields and some wrenches.
Thank you, Greg. But what was the other? And I apologize, Sal, it's my memory. But after the beef ribs, you just did something.
After the short ribs, I
that
did
was
a
the
flank steak.
Flank steak.
Yeah, and before then, it was a review that I that beer maker machine thing. I got that last year. I just haven't been able to like cut it through and post it.
Yeah.
So all those videos were already done. I just had to edit them. But yesterday, I've actually filmed something new. So that's kind of the plan moving forward, is try to film and just try to get back into it, you know. Because I think last time I was on here, I was telling you guys that I hadn't posted anything new or anything.
Yeah, but then we saw the 3 videos. I think you did say something
I
in
was,
that.
I was,
the beer
I was I was telling Simon earlier too. That was the goal that I set at the beginning. I wanted to post 3 videos this month, and I barely made that deadline by posting it yesterday, that 3rd video. So I'm trying to post 3 more in this month, and then little by little I'll try to get back into the once a week, and because the summer is really where things pick up,
Yeah.
So hopefully by the summer I'll be on a good cycle, pushing them out.
All right, Daz. Thank you.
I've always noticed views going up around April, May, June. Them 3 months right in there is pretty good for barbecue. July, for me anyway, it tends to start slowing down. August is usually dead for me. I don't know why, it always has been. On the cooking channel, it has been.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to hit the the normal videos. And Lance, I know you complain about those videos. It's the same thing over and over again, but I'm gonna post those videos because I know it'll hit new eyes and new audience, and maybe they'll take off. So I'll do the standard rib video, standard brisket, pork butt. Just kind of your main things. Because I know you might be sick of them, Lance. But there's like, I just look at the analytics, and there's just like, I would say 90% of people watching any new video or my old videos are people that just joined. The 10% are subscribers already that probably have seen one too many brisket videos from my channel, but there's always that 90%, that haven't.
That's
they don't know
right.
what I'm about or what I do, and that'll be their introduction to my channel.
That's what I was telling Lance in our conversation, that sometimes when you try to think of these recipes that nobody's ever heard of and you concocting something, it's not searchable because it's not something that's already mainstream and out there. And my top video, my most top video, got over 2 million views, and you know what the title says? Prime rib. That's it. Prime rib. And then another one that's almost to 1 million is called gumbo. Just one word, gumbo. Very searchable words. And those videos just freaking took off. I kept it simple, and it's something that's mainstream. Everybody's heard of it, and people that's young, maybe just leaving home or whatever, is trying to learn how to cook. They're the kind of people that's going to fall on those videos.
Yeah. Yeah, and I see. You said complaining. It probably does sound like complaining, but in a way, I guess it is. But it's like, God, I just want to do something different,
Yeah. I think there's room for that. Like, I remember having that conversation. I think there is room for that on your channel, to do something new. But I think if you don't do those highly searchable topics, because everybody, out there searching on YouTube wants to know how to cook ribs, and you might be the one video that they're checking out, so like give it to them, and then you don't have to do that every week, on the other weeks do something creative and then go back to something very standard. How to grill a steak, how to grill a steak on a gas grill, how to grill a steak on a Weber Smoky Mountain. Like just go through all of your grills and just because there's different audiences, right? Some people don't have charcoal grills. Some people might have gas, and it's a new rib video. How to hang your ribs, how to, cook ribs on your Weber kettle, just go down the line.
I'll tell you something you ought to do just for an experiment. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just you're investing in one video. And I say do it. I was told a long time ago, to do Weber cooks and stuff like that. But you remember I did a Weber how to cook on a Weber kettle. I did that when I did that whole beginner series. And I did it about this time of the year, and it didn't take off automatically. It took off when barbecue season started coming around, like late spring, and that video never stopped. It's still getting views. It went over 1 million views. But it's how to I don't remember the exact title, but how to cook on a Weber kettle. And I'll show you how to set up a snake method in that video. And I actually smoked like a chuck roast, if I remember right. And you ought to, it's an easy video, and you're not cooking. I mean, you're cooking, but you're not trying to say how to cook a pork butt. You're showing how to set up a Weber kettle. And read some of the comments on mine as far as people like, oh, I was wondering how the heck to use this thing. We just bought it. Thank you so much. And keep in mind, people are constantly buying these for the very first time. That's why that video is done so well. Because people were literally wanting to know how to use it.
I don't know if it was a coincidence, but when we start talking about repetitive barbecue cooks, our chat dropped 6 people.
Well, there you go.
Just saying.
It was a barbecue channel before it was a fish channel.
What about Traeger wood pellet smoker / grill? Mike, I don't have any experience with Traegers. I don't know really if any of the 3 of us or any of the other 3 even have a Traeger. Chuck is about the only one I ever know that known for sure had bought a Traeger.
Does he?
He bought that high dollar Traeger. It was over $1,000.
If I was going to spend a lot of money on a Traeger, I would buy the LSG pellet grill any day over that Traeger. It's just so much more metal on that pit. I mean, you really get your money's worth.
Oh my God!
That one I gave my son, he's out there every weekend blasting that thing out weather. He don't put it under a garage or anything. He just sits out in the yard, never misses a beat.
Hey Andrew, were your ears burning last night, buddy? It was good talk, but we were talking about you.
I think can we just all agree that all the grills now are good? Like we're on the whole grill. There's nothing exciting about these new grills. They all do a good job.
They do, but cook. My point is, if you're gonna spend $3,000 on a pellet grill, then I'm gonna go with one that's got 1/4 inch or 3/16 spill in it. That's gonna last.
I just hate the idea of like throwing $3,000 on any grill. I don't like for $3,000. I want that to cook my food and make my videos for me. It's such a large amount of money, and I think we all get hung up on that. Like, is this? And I understand it. If you got the money, then don't follow my advice. But I'm just saying, if you're getting into the hobby, just buy a used kettle, get in the hobby, see if you like it. If it the barbecue bug bites you, then start looking into those fancy grills. Or if you're trying to make money off of it, I know a lot of people, they could easily throw down a couple grand on a smoker if they're gonna sell food on the weekend. Then you can make an argument where it's a good investment. But man, I would hate to drop that money and then find out like I'm only cooking on that thing, for 4th of July, and the rest of it is just getting dusty,
Yeah.
Price of pits have really gotten expensive, man.
They have.
Even at Pits and Spits, hybrid I got out here. When they sent that to me a year and 3 months ago, whatever it's been, that pit listed for $5,000 on their website. $5,000. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. For an offset, it's got a combo pellet cooker on it, but it's nothing fantastic, as far as the pellet grill goes. I like the pit. Don't get me wrong. It makes great barbecue, but I would not pay that. I better shut up.
Yeah.
I
Andrew,
do
Andrew, don't you work with Traeger? I know CJ does. CJ Mom and Papa Joe works with Traegers.
Yeah, Traeger did this
About 8 or 9
maybe
years
about
ago.
a year and a half ago. They reached out to they didn't reach out to me, but they reached out to a lot of these big, YouTubers and stuff, and they seem to have gotten their shit together, because I know Traeger just had a bad rep, right? Like, it was just not a good pellet smoker. But I think throughout the years they fixed that issue, right?
Oh yeah, they have.
Because I think just the recent
You're right.
sponsored videos that I've seen for Traeger grills, they seem to be a lot better. They fixed all those bad issues that they had.
I got to see. I don't remember which models they were, but Jeff Rice up in Wisconsin. I was up there at his place in 23. Well, I was up there in 20. When was it? 22 and 23, I think. I don't remember. I've been up there twice, but he had one of the Traegers, and man, that thing surprised me. He liked it, and he don't like Traeger name necessarily because, I don't know. That kind of goes into another story, but you could not argue that wasn't a beefed up looking pit, well insulated. It was huge. I'm like, my God. But he actually enjoyed cooking on it. He don't have it anymore. He's been on a selling frenzy here lately and just cleaning house of all them pits that he's been accumulating. But yeah, they've come a long way. All of them have, though. They had to.
So
if you're
I'm gonna get back to Al's chat, but Andrew, I'm sorry. I thought that you started when you were in California. I was thinking you were a Traeger at that point, but I'm sitting there thinking back now. You're absolutely correct, because I think you're the one that I saw did that first Pit Boss cabinet review. I think it was. That's been some years ago, but CJ Mom and Papa Joe, Mike, he is definitely a Traeger fan, and it looks like it really works well for him. All right, Bilal.
They're good pits. My point was, if I'm going to spend that much, I know of a better pit for the same amount of money, maybe less.
Yeah. He got my Keith here. He got my Englander pellet smoker last week. That thing was a tank. You talk about steel rust. That was everything that these two asses had to get it up into the back of that truck.
What was it?
Englander model 201, that pellet smoker I got, and I restored it.
Oh, okay.
Englander is actually a manufacturer of home pellet stove heating. And some guy, from what I remember, I watched a story years ago, but a distributor gave it to me, and it was in bad shape. I had to completely restore it. But for the story I remember, it was a guy out of the Winston Cup. He approached Englander and said, "Hey, let's try making a barbecue pellet smokers. So you already have the technology for home pellet heat. Let's make pellet for cooking."
Yeah.
And they made 2 miles, 101 and 201, or it was 200 and 201. But that thing was accurate as hell. I really love that, but I just need room in here, man. Even my videos recently I've been posting, like today when recording, it's like, I know they can see the mess, but it's just under construction in this shop. So, but had to make room, but my Bilal got it. I'm gonna miss that thing. I don't use it as much as I used to because it got to the point where it was so buried. But that's a good.
You got that big smoke daddy too.
Yeah, I do. I have the big smoke.
I like that pit. Jeff Rice had one like that. That thing's got some real estate. It holds some
Orange
meat.
going away. Okay. I was just heading my way back up to that comment, Al.
Yeah, they're not going nowhere.
No way.
Yeah.
They're firmly planted now. They're not going anywhere. Too convenient.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're easy for people to use,
That's my last cook. I've been buying my wood because they quit selling the B&B splits at Academy in the big bags. All we can buy now at Academy is in a green box, and the splits are pretty small. So I had bought a box of that, or Tarina went and got it, and I had three sticks left. And I had already planned to switch over to the pellet grill to finish that cook, but I had been smoking 5 hours. I had 3 splits left. I said, I'm saving them for the old hickory because I can get a lot of mileage out of 3 splits on the old hickory because it's gas, it's getting it smoked from those splits. But at any rate, that's what I did. I turned the pellet grill on, or poured the pellets in it, turned it on, finished that cook. And it worked out great, but it also gave me a chance to finally show how you can do both on one cook,
Yeah.
And because I'll be honest with you, after owning a couple of offsets, it gets old tending that fire after a while, 5 hours. I was like, turn that freaking pellet grill on and let her rip. I can get out still.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. BAT, we'll check you later, buddy. Thanks for coming in here. Mike Reardon has another question about the wood. I think you're going to get variable question or answer to that one, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm pecan. I'm pecan 99% of the time. I will throw some hickory in there every once in a while.
I like hickory pecan mix. I like post oak. I grill with mesquite. I don't smoke with mesquite ever because I have really the meat using mesquite, but I will grill over the top of it like Santa Maria.
If it's not pecan, it's the apple wood for me. But yeah, it depends, right?
All right, Cecil.
Yeah,
thanks a lot, buddy.
It depends on what I'm cooking. If I'm doing like chicken, any kind of poultry, I like an apple or a cherry.
Yeah, nice and subtle.
Yeah, and if it's fish, I like using alderwood. I got alderwood just for fish.
Yeah.
Just
all right, Eddie. We'll see you later, Eddie. Trying to get back to Sal's question and keep up the chat. Everybody's going night.
You do. You definitely get the best smoke there in them first few hours.
Multiple grills and got rid of one. There's a question that's for chat. If you have multiple grills and had to get rid of one, who would keep their pellet cooker? Not me.
Ooh.
If I had a stick burner, I would keep a stick burner
assuming you have multiple grills, right? And pellet cooker is one of them. You were to get rid of all of them. Who would keep their pellet cooker? I'm just curious as to who would do that, and then what is it? What do they have? Because if I had a $5,000, $3,000 pellet cooker, then that's probably the one I would keep. Because if it produces good results and I spend so much money on it, I'm probably going to keep that one, right?
When I finally do phase out my smoky ribs channel altogether, I've already said the only pit I will on at that point is my old hickory. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah,
it runs. It's got the convenience of a pellet grill, but the smoke actually better than an offset in my opinion. And that pit's going nowhere. I think that pit sells for like $7,000 if you had to buy it. I ain't getting rid of that pit. Heck no. It's probably higher than that now. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you being impartial, Andrew?
I mean, he's being smart about it. I mean, if the money's coming in, money talks, right?
No, I
mean, if I had a sponsorship dealer with a pellet cooker, and it was making me a lot more money than AdSense, and I would choose that one too.
Yeah. If I use a pellet smoker, Now the exception is my Smoke Daddy, because it comes with that hopper where I can straddle the firebox and actually burn sticks in that smoker while I'm burning pellets. But I just personally, unless I supplemented the smoke with something else, I just can't get that same smoke flavor personally with pellets only. That's me.
Mhm.
I am.
I
But I
forgot
mean,
you can't.
to be fair, I'm sorry, Russ. To be fair, my newest smoker that's well, it's a pellet is going to be 5 years old. So I noticed LSG pellet smokers got that technology where they're, and Russ, if you watch the reviews and other people
Mhm.
using that cooker, that pellet smoker with the reviews, the technology has improved. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm speaking out of turn here. I need to compare apples to apples, but
No.
to me,
Yeah.
it needs something.
Yeah. No. The question was very specific. It didn't mean for you to buy the latest and greatest and then decide on the pellet cookers, whatever you have,
Right.
But I still
Yeah.
think that you were to get anything out there right now, I think most brands kind of figured it out. The smoke problem, the all the different issues, that Traeger was known for. I think they figured it out, you know.
Yeah, Old
What's up,
Hickory,
Chris?
they don't price on their website no more, but I found resellers. Sweet Swine of Mine, that's at the end of my state up in North Mississippi. They are actually selling that same pit. It's the Ultra Q, Old Hickory Ultra Q. They're selling it for $6,000, but everybody else is listing it for over 7,000. So if I was to buy it, I'd buy it from them.
Yeah,
I think it sold for 5,000 when I got mine. That's
I
just how
just
much
noticed
things went up
Chris
since
got a little bit
2020.
latest
Yeah,
video season
metal's
wood
gone up.
smoker
Oh,
box.
big
First
time.
time it was
And that
offset
thing's loaded
quality.
with stainless steel.
It was really good. So what I saw the notification, Al, but I haven't watched it or anything yet. But what? Is that a pellet smoker you use? Because you're saying something about latest video with seasoned wood in the smoke box. So it must have been a stick burner cook, I guess.
No, I think he's saying that I think it's a pellet cooker, and it had offset smoke quality.
Video of seasoned wood in the smoker box. First time it was offset. Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's what the LSG pellet grill
Yeah.
tries to do, is mimic an offset the way they got that control head tweaked where it smokes constantly.
3G offset.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
I did a one-on-one
that might be it.
video with
Yeah.
up against the LSG offset against the LSG pellet grill, and I had a blind taste test, and everybody picked the offset. They didn't know which was which, but the offset won out on smoke flavor.
Well,
I
I want
personally
to.
the difference, but
I will remind all y'all when the power goes off and the shit hits the fan, Lance over here
We'll
with
go to your house, Lance, and
with the
we'll
kettle
cook.
cooker. It's going to be smoking. It's still going to be barbecuing, and y'all going to be rubbing
Everybody,
sticks together trying to get.
hey,
everybody
I got a
will
kettle
just fly to your
cooker.
house.
Let me tell you, I got some skills, buddy. I'll go out in the backyard and build a fire and cook right over the top of that thing.
Yes, you will.
I know how to cook over some fire now. They can be in a
Oh,
wide ass
thank you,
open.
Chef. Okay.
When I did that beginner series, that's the first video I did was showing how to cook over open fire. I had a grate, stainless steel grate, and I was showing how to do it over direct cooking over open, no pit, no nothing, just open fire.
That pits and spit video you did with the two pork butts and a pork shoulder.
Yeah.
That's like what else do you want? I mean, you got a stick burner here, and then when you got all the smoke you want, but you still want to cook some more, and you don't want to tent anything, then you fire up the pellet side of it. And now you're cooking with the pellet side of it. I was like, damn, that is nice.
Yeah. I also got a solar generator, so I can still run my Ultra Q as long as I got gas. I got to keep propane. I don't have to. It'll run off charcoal and wood too. I just it's so convenient to run that gas. I don't even think twice about it. Always. That was one video I saw. I was on Mate with it. Was actually loading it up with charcoal with wood chunks and do a cook that way like they do in competition. But I'm like, screw that. I ain't doing that. It's too easy just to keep the bottle tied to it. Don't run long. It's just enough. The wood is putting out heat too. It's just gas assist is what it is. The gas is what it gets it up to temp. The wood it kind of help maintain it somewhat, but that gas still comes on every now and then, runs 3 or 4 seconds and cuts off just to maintain that temperature, man. I love it.
Get the temperature up. Which reminds me, if you see Smokehouse Brian Ducharme put a video out.
I got three cans left, Chris. What'd you say?
As you talk about your smoker, I said, did you by chance catch where Smokehouse Brian Ducharme put a video out this week?
Yep. I hadn't been on my
Smokehouse
channel. I hang out on that other channel nowadays.
Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I did get a notification for it.
Check it out.
I'll go back to.
I'll check it out. Smokehouse Bayou. Let me see what he's got going on.
Or was that Sam? Maybe that was Sam that did that.
God, Lance.
Damn it, Lance.
I watched so many videos.
He's fine, man.
I thought
I
for
mean,
sure.
that's on a wild goose chase, Lance.
But check it, because I still think I'm correct.
Dang, what's the name of his channel?
Smokehouse
Bayou. I'm bad as Lance. Let's see. I'm older than Lance. Smokehouse Bayou smoked meats. No, that ain't him. Yeah, I guess it is him. All right, let me see if he's got any content lately. Come on, damn it.
He hasn't posted for 6 months, Lance.
If I'm incorrect, it's been over a year.
I'm just joking.
If I'm not correct, it's been more than a year since he put a video out.
I can't even get it.
I want to show you something here. And,
all right, let's see.
If I remember correctly, it was a fish video.
I can't get to his main page for some reason.
What would the last taste be before you had?
Hey guys, man, we're up here at the club today.
Come on, damn it.
We're going to be smoking some chicken quarters on Mark.
For some reason, I'm clicking trying to get to his. Let me just do it on his freaking computer. Heck with this phone.
I'm not quite sure what the question is there, Harry. Anybody else? And did you get the link for that seasoning for UK, Harry? Yeah. What would the last, I'm assuming, taste be before you had to do an action?
Harry sounds like Lance. Like one of Lance's texts.
Oh, I do gotta watch that one. He did do a video 3 days ago. It's called you can make this amazing boudin bread. You know it. He uses my recipe on that, don't you?
I like that when Lance is celebrating, it flashes back to the 70s.
I couldn't see him. I just heard that.
Like a 70s disco bar.
There's still a few brain cells going on in there.
You're fine, Harry.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
I knew it was him.
I'm gonna watch it and make sure that's my recipe.
But I had watched.
He was selling my recipe.
I had watched a Sam video also that I hadn't seen, and he don't put out videos all the time. What's up, Troy? Sam doesn't put out videos all the time, and I was like, "Man, was that Sam? Maybe that was Sam, Maryland Outdoors." But
Call me Big Daddy when you back that thing up.
That's what they call him at the clubs. Smoke Daddy.
Yeah, that was 3 days ago. I had to watch it. Guess I need to subscribe to him on my other channel that I hang out on the most. I hardly ever do it. The reason I do that is because I pay for YouTube Prime on the Skill Savvy side. That's where I watch all the content from. And if I go to Smoky Ribs, I have to watch commercials. So I watch everything on the other channel.
Yeah.
But I'm just not subscribed to everybody over there. I kind of subscribe as I think about it, or run across something in my feed. I'm like, oh, I need to subscribe to them.
Shit. I knew it was going to do that. Simon.
Yes, sir.
It will not let me. I can do that, though. Never mind. Harry, that seasoning I was telling you about, this is the link if you want to do international purchases. With Harry being back in the chat, I didn't know if he left before seeing that before. But that's the link for the seasonings there. Just walked in the door. Just walked in the door. I had a rack pinion put on my vehicle.
Oh, I used to hate doing rack and pinions.
Yeah.
On some cars, anyway, they could be a pain.
I really expected. What did it? That's cheap. That's very cheap.
A good friend, though.
Yeah, very good friend. You're very welcome, sir.
Yeah, $200. Wow.
Christmas night.
It's a lot cheaper than I would have. Especially anything like that. I have to do it in the driveway jacked up. I ain't got no lift. That job needs to be done on lift, really.
Yeah. Man, I'm so excited. We're going to hit 30 degrees tomorrow. That's who I've been rooting for anyway. Patriots. Ooh, ooh. Wait.
Lordy. He has a heated garage and a lift. That's what I'm talking about. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Heck, I'd only gave him 150. I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
I thought he was up on that thing struggling.
I picked Seattle, New England. Forgot about that. Chris didn't.
I had to do a guy's CV shafts right here in my driveway a couple months ago, and I was looking at his brakes. Man, they look terrible. He only had about that much pad left and rust. I don't know if that car's from up north or what, but everything was rusted. That's why I had to fight with those CV shafts so bad. And then he asked me, said, "What would you do my brakes for?" And I said, it ain't too much. I said, "Look, I've already seen them. I know they're really in bad shape." I said, "If I don't have no problem, I'll do them $50 a tire. If you want them all the way around, it'd be $200. To me, that's worth $50 for brakes, on each tire. If I'm gonna do them, if not, you can do them yourself or take them somewhere. I don't care."
Do the brake pads still squeak when they're running thin?
The indicator starts hitting the rotor and they'll start making a chirping sound.
I didn't know if they still did that or if that was.
Yeah, well, if they got the tabs on there, they will. Most of them do.
Yeah, some companies don't put those things on there, but I think now they're actually riveted on now, aren't they? It's not an option.
It depends on what you got and who you get it from. But I have seen them without them, and I've seen them with them, like you said, both ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also heard brand spanking new pads, because they're cheap and loaded with metals, will squeal right from the get-go.
If you don't burn them in right, not burn them in, but like if you don't clean that rotor of all that grease and everything real good and kind of do a little break in on them, then you can glaze them, and if you glaze them prematurely, they'll squeak.
There you go. All you gotta do is start a topic. If we feed into it, then we're gonna run with it.
That's right. What else you want to know about brakes, Lance? I tell you how to weld them. You want to know how to weld them?
Yeah, thank you, Troy. Can't always be about eating. Too funny.
I was gonna hang on to them 2CV shafts because they're made out of like chrome moly, real hard steel, you know. And Derek ended up taking them. I told him he could have them. I don't know what I was gonna use them for. I was gonna cut the metal off, and they got ball bearings, big nice ball bearings. I was gonna take and clean all the grease and keep all those ball bearings and keep just the shafts itself, you know. But I ended up giving them to him.
This sounds like it's going into a Grumpus and Tom Garvey live. They hit this topic last night where it's like, you know, you can't throw nothing away, and they all start looking around their desks and stuff and like pulling out all this stuff that they kept for what reason or the other. Like, you know, how you if you get something that has those little plastic corners on the cardboard box on the outside,
Yeah.
they keep the little plastic piece for what? You know, for you never know, you might need
Never
it.
know.
Or the little plastic,
I'll need it.
the little plastic tie wraps for like bread bag type things,
Yeah.
little plastic
Yeah.
things.
Those things are useful.
You collect those for what? You might need it, you know. But that was
I
one of their
remember watching an Andy Griffin show one time. I've seen it a bunch of times, the same episode. They're having a garage sale at the courthouse, and they're selling all this stuff, you know, and this guy's got something in his hand. He's looking at it, and he says, "Hey, Andy." He goes, "Oh, what is this?" He goes, "Well, now, if I knew what that was, that would cost you $5. He goes, "Well, I always wanted one," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Remember this?
There it is.
The only way to do it now is for me to upload it to StreamYard, like, and then show it off
Yeah.
instead of having it on panel.
Full screen.
I even
have the
said
toy one
that out today in the video when Chris asked what Old Bay tastes like. I actually said that today in the video. I said, you know, because I that's another thing I did is I dusted all the shrimp. I cut them up because I used street tacos instead of full size shells. So if I had these large shrimp on there, you only get 3 shrimp on a shell. So I cut shrimp into 2, and I seasoned all that with Old Bay, and I put them in the refrigerator, sitting waiting for me. And I came out and I went to use them. I said, I don't know what this is going to taste like. And I had a flashback. I said, it reminds me of a conversation I had with Chris when he asked me what Old Bay tastes like. I said, that's hard to describe, but that's in the video.
There it is.
Remember any other ones that we had? I can't even remember.
Got to be a
Well,
train.
now you got to make an automotive one now.
Yeah. Car talk.
Car talk.
I'll make it for next week.
Yeah, it's just how we do it. I mean, I think it's actually. I was talking to Jody tonight too. I was like, man, I said, the fish. I've really sort of I put out fish videos like that, but I really don't have like fish topics in my lives, And I was like, am I going to get kicked out of the FFL family because I'm not?
I don't know. You've shown quite a bit of it at times.
But like I tell you, bring up a guest once a month or whatever.
Yeah, you did say that. I just hadn't got to that part yet, but you did make that suggestion, and I may, but I'm still getting my foot in the door. People knowing people, that they would know me well enough that they would feel comfortable with, coming up on the live, because
I've been doing that Skill Savvy DIY for 2 years this month, and I don't know any other creator. I hadn't reached out to none. They ain't reached out to me.
Wow.
You know, when I started my cooking channel, next thing I know, I'm talking to Greg Murbridge, I'm talking to all these people, but you know, I guess I made the effort or whatever, and next thing you know, we're talking on the phone. But with this channel, I haven't nobody, you know. I haven't went live. I was going to originally, but I decided not to do that, you know.
Does that cap say Patty, like Patty Joe?
Oh, it's PADI. It's Professional Association of Divers Institute, PADI.
Okay.
PADI.
So it does say Patty.
That's who I'm certified through.
Yeah, I thought it was Patty Joe, the cooker in the
No,
UK.
it's PADI scuba diving certification or institute. That's the certification card I got.
Hey Russ, do you use these wireless mics, Rhodes?
Rode, yeah. The wireless too, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, I've been charging it, and it's a little red blinking light. It hasn't been. I haven't used them in forever.
Oh, really? Well, just keep charging it if you haven't used them in a long time.
Yeah, it's just a red blinking light. I don't know if you knew anything about
mine normally, which I don't let them go completely dead. You know, if those are lithium batteries, and it's not good to let them go all the way dead because you might not be able to recharge it unless
I'd unplug it and plug it back in again. Sometimes
you can. There's a way to tickle that to where it will respond.
What happens
golf
if
cart chargers are bad about that? You know, I got a video on that. Batteries go down on the golf cart.
I got the exact same mic, but what happens when you connect it to the computer? Does it tell you that it's charging, or does it?
Well,
usually that'd be a good way to.
Yeah, it's got an app.
It found it says that if I want to connect it to allow it to connect to the laptop, I said yes. So it reads it when I plugged it in.
Yeah.
But it hasn't really done anything. I started at the beginning of the live. It's been almost 2 hours now. So.
Well, AI says flashing red indicates critical charge level for the case itself. Solid red means critically low.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. If it's completely smashed dead, it might not recharge like you're doing. You might have to Google how to go about doing that.
There is a way where you can jumpstart like Russ was saying, lithium battery. I don't know how to do it, but
it's got a set voltage of some sort before it can really take off and start charging.
I'll go back and let them go to about midnight to see if it picks up.
Yeah. The other thing too that I read was try a different cable too, because some cables could go bad and they won't charge it no matter what you do. So try swapping out the cable.
I've never run my out, so they're always turned green, and it's just a blinking green light when I plug mine in.
So
I'll do like 2 videos. I'll charge them 2 videos, and I'll charge them, and I'll go into my app and I'll delete. You know how they record in the background? You know they got their own built-in memory. I'll clear that out too.
Don't do that because the wireless me.
Yeah,
I got the wireless too.
Yeah, wireless me, ME. So.
Yeah, I was.
Don't do that.
I was
2 transmitters and 1 receiver. 2 people can be in. Mine came with 2 transmitters and 1 receiver.
Yeah, one and one.
Yeah,
mine's 2 and 1.
Yeah, I usually don't even connect it to the camera anymore. I just clip it on and then put this to the computer and then just because it records everything as long as it's on.
It does.
It'll record to the little drive, and I'll just put it on the computer, and then
I do both in case. And sometimes I've had to go back and actually pull out of the memory on that actual mic for different reasons. It sounds different too. You know, it don't sound like it does coming through the camera, but make it work. But I'll do voiceover sometime where I don't use the camera at all. I just turn that mic on and start talking, and it records it within itself. You know, it's pretty handy.
I think that's what Sal and I were talking about earlier this week too. That your Russ's Rode mics allows you to do that voiceover, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was telling you, Lance, that I used to do it on 2 separate mics, but then I I could notice the difference between the mics. So now when I'm talking in front of the camera, I'll use this mic, and then when I do my voiceover, I'll also use this mic. This way it sounds the same, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to mess around with it. You know, again, people don't notice this stuff, but it kind of drives me a little nuts when I could tell the difference. Things that ultimately don't matter, you know, but I get so like, you know, I just wanted to be done right, you know.
Do you use the lavalier mic with yours or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another transmitter over here, but the reason I bought these is back when I used to shoot at Derek's house. You know, he popped up in a lot of my videos, or I might shoot with somebody else like Keith Jenkins or whoever. I could just give them the other one, and we're both going into the one card on the camera. You know, it's just perfect. Same
Troy,
volume.
I even went back, Troy, and reread your comments. Didn't see a song in there. The brick and unbrick, turntable and 2 microphones. This is what I'm assuming is the song title, but I never heard it. Chris got the answer right. 2 turntables and a microphone. Yep, I was right. 2 turntables and a microphone. You forgot the woot woot, Troy.
Disco lights.
2 turntables and a microphone.
The microphone.
From Beck. Where is it at? It sounds so familiar when I say it like that. 2 turntables and a microphone. I can't get past that. Well, you're breaking out, Russ. If Lance was a horse.
85% dark chocolate.
Oh, wow.
That stuff
sounds
is
good.
Well, this don't have much sugar, and it's a little on the bitter side, but it's really good for you, they say.
I don't know, Chris. I'd say I wasn't thirsty. Lance and Simon, can I put dates of Peter's? Yes, certainly. Emily, 85%. It's dark chocolate's supposed to be good for you too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the reason I bought it.
Better than regular chocolate.
Have you guys had that Dubai chocolate?
Never had it.
It's pretty good.
What is it?
It's got
Dubai chocolate. It's like a stuff.
It's got pistachios in it, which is really good.
The filo dough, I think it is, covered in chocolate.
Yeah, they got other stuff in it. But I just ate the pistachios and the chocolate.
I've gotten used to this, but it's got some bitter notes because it's 85% pure cocoa, dark. But it don't bother me at all now. But maybe 1 or 2 a week. This didn't cost much at all. I got this at Aldi's.
Do y'all ever have See's Candies?
No.
See's Candies is really good. It's they got a plant out here in San Francisco and one in Los Angeles, and it's anybody in California knows what See's Candies is, and you buy that stuff for holidays, and it's really good chocolate.
All these nuts.
It's called See's.
In the time of the chimpanzees,
all these nuts.
I was a monkey. Diddy chocolate. Stop and shop. Call some fried chocolate. Em, you might want to post Peter's links for that meetup thing because I'm not going to be long for a whole lot or live for a whole lot longer. Baby oil color covered chocolate.
Chris is getting kinky.
Yeah. He must be wearing his cat costume again.
He's planning out his Valentine's Day.
Nah, it's just Tuesday to him.
Oh, that was a good one.
Okay, like 10 more minutes, Lance.
Yeah. I just want to make sure Emily got this. She said she wanted to post something with Peter's meetup dates.
Man, these were $200.
Peter made. Baby, let's just slide down easy.
Oh no.
Oh,
It's a good
dude.
thing. It's a good thing you took off the child-friendly disclaimer. Off of
I wonder if you are
you would have gotten 3 strikes already, Lance. For
your
not
cat
taking that off.
costume.
You started out the whole live cussing, so
Well, that's after he took it off.
yeah. Imagine if we didn't. Oh,
First, what they give you the first 3 minutes?
Yeah.
If you curse within the first 3 minutes, they're gonna yank your live or
Yeah,
or
it's-
dig you.
something like that. First, yeah, I think
Yeah,
first
they
3
do.
minutes.
I think that was the first new rule. Anything after the first 3 minutes, you're good as gold.
yeah.
My understanding of it, I'm sure they probably prefer you don't go crazy.
Yeah.
No, see, they just shipped out. Art Captain sent me a plasma cutter, and I think I told you last week I got lost, and the guy,
Right.
they brought it to me, went to a business. And anyway, I'm sitting there, shot all this footage of me and Derek. Derek bought a sheet and a half of 4x8 quarter-inch steel. And I gave him enough money for my table that I built. So he brought it by here, and we took that new plasma cutter. I said, might as well get some footage of it while I'm cutting it. And we cut it all out. He did most of the cutting. I did some. And didn't think nothing about it, or anything like that. And I got to thinking, I was watching some videos on this same plasma cutter. I said, I don't remember seeing a cover with mine. That thing's supposed to have a cover. So I went to the website and said, yeah, it's supposed to have a cover with it. I went, wait a minute. I wonder if they sent me the right one. They didn't even send me the right one, And so I contacted him and explained it all to him. And he had me go out there and take pictures of it and the QR code and all this stuff. He finally said, yeah, he goes, somebody got it screwed up. We'll get you the other one right. He said, can we have the footage? I told him I'd already been shooting footage. And so I sent him all the footage I had taken to where they can make like shorts or whatever out of it, and that way they get something. He suggested doing 2 videos. I'm like, I ain't doing 2 videos. We agreed on that one. It has functions that I wanted that this one don't have, plus it's a more expensive machine. And, because he's wanting a video plus 2 shorts for this one. And I'm like, you're going to send me what we agreed on or I'm just not doing it, I didn't tell him that, but that's the way it would have went down. He's been real nice about it. So he just sent me the tracking number. Hopefully it won't get lost this time.
Of the correct one.
The correct one. Yeah. Well, he probably sent for the correct one first time, but their logistics people or whoever keeps up with all that crap dropped the ball, I guess.
Yeah.
It got shipped. They shipped the wrong one out. A lot cheaper version.
Emily, for the people that don't know, Peter's, he has contact info. For the people that don't know what Peter's channel is, Emily, can you post a link maybe?
Yeah, let me.
Or at least the channel name?
Yeah, post a link.
Is Peter's
That was
Homestead
interesting.
Farm or something? I don't remember what it is.
It's Peter King is his name. I think. King Homestead.
The link. She said the link is there. I don't see the link.
Let me go back. Old Man King Homestead is the name of the channel.
Oh, maybe did she post it back further? Maybe.
Yeah, here you go, Lance.
Wait a minute, Russ. Where's Russ's?
Oh, it's in the bottom. Hold on.
Oh, further down. Okay, I see it.
Well, he just turned it off. I think the compressor just come off. It's still going. That's that new steel he bought, and that's Derek cutting right now. He's cutting right through that mill scale now. It did all right.
Yeah.
But it's not the machine I wanted, or the one they said they were sending. All right, there's all your weld talk for you.
Guys in chat, do you see it? No, I didn't see it, Emily, until Simon just posted it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, it isn't kind of shitty.
Two girls in one cut video ended. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I can't say I do.
Got to be a joke attached to that somehow.
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask questions.
Don't look
about it.
Yeah, don't look that one up, guys. Do not look that one up. There are things on the internet you don't go searching for, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
And it's really, really weird.
And wear cat costumes.
Yeah, he was in the cat costume.
Blue
One guy-
waffles is the other thing you do not Google under any circumstances.
You're welcome, girl.
No, one guy, 1 jar, no.
Thank you, Greg.
But then I did say weird, and Googling is pretty weird.
I remember this one from Richard's. Those lives he used to have. One guy, 1 jar. It was a peanut butter jar.
That's what this is.
I was going to use that for my outro. But we just about made it.
Yep.
2 hours. I think it was the last week I cut it short, or week before. I wanted to catch M&C Aquatics, and I'm in it late anyway. But when I get there, but there's still a good bit of the conversation left. Actually, I think last time I was there, it went probably over an hour longer than it normally did. So good time.
Yeah, you ended it after 1 hour. Was it last week or week before last?
Yeah, he had 2 guys in there. They're like the gurus of the fish communities, and one guy's getting really big into 3D printing stuff for a fish community, and I wanted to check all that stuff out.
Yeah.
So we're going to give it another push here. I'm hoping to have at least 4 videos for game day ideas. I was supposed to have already had them out, but man, I can't even stand out there. There he is right there himself. What's up, Peter?
Yeah, Peter.
But we were, it's just too cold. Like I said, I mean, if you go out there and break, when I clean, this is the God's honest truth. I finally took my truck out a couple of days ago, and I went to clean the snow off of it. The snow started coming off the roof of the truck, and I couldn't stop it. It was that heavy, and it came off in one sheet. It was that heavy and big, I could not stop it. It fell into the bed of the truck, and it shook the truck. It was that damn big and heavy. I was like, good God, man. So, I usually cook in front of my truck, but I ain't about to bust that stuff up.
That was like me doing that last video I did. 22 degrees that morning, but I had to get it out. You know, I only had to in the month, and I said, it ain't gonna get no warmer. I might as well just get out there and grin and bear it. And I did. It's just like, oh, I would not have been out there otherwise.
Peter, Emily asked if she could post a link to your channel about your meetup. This is actually Simon that shared your link. He's just co-hosting me, so when he posts, it shows as me, but it was actually Simon that shared your link there. But we appreciate you coming in. Emily's looking out for you. Emily and Simon both.
Yeah, he come in right at quitting time, didn't he?
Yep, there we go.
Yep, 2:00. Woo! And digits too. Look at digits.
What's up, digits?
What's up, digits? Rob was looking for you earlier today, digits. He had some spammers there in his live. I had to send one guy packing.
Who?
On Rob's live.
Okay, yeah, they attack him a lot.
Yeah, I just sent one guy walking. But once another moderator came in, I had to get cooking.
Yeah.
But I did hang around till at least another moderator showed up, but he was looking for digits.
Okay. When he goes live in the morning, I'm in there because I'm a moderator in his channel as well. So.
His wife brought him out I think it was Sam's Club, did he say? A sausage sandwich. And that put a big old smile on his face. So he was ready to end the live at that point.
Gotta eat.
Yeah, and about the same time, I was like, another mod came in there, so I felt comfortable with backing out at that point. But all right, people, we're going to go ahead and end this. Digit, sorry, buddy, but thank you. Peace. But chat, thank you once again. NBL, thank you for watching out for us. And you know what? I'll do that. Let me do this right now before I close. Why isn't Emily? Wait a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh,
can I do it?
Are you on that?
No.
Big Mike.
I don't think I got it on.
Oh, okay, yeah, you gotta turn them on.
Oh, now I do.
I see Mike in there. What's up, Barbecue Mike? What's up, buddy?
Oh, you're back pressing up. Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up on some moderators before I end the live.
Well, mine?
Was it a piece one too?
Yes, too. Oh, there you go. Yeah, your background's pretty solid.
All right, I think I got it. Thank you, Mike. Chat, thank you again. We'll see you Tuesday. There was a link post for CB's live.
Yeah.
Greg had posted it a little bit ago.
I had mine turned off. I just realized that now it's working.
Yeah, I don't see it, but it's only like 11 people in here, so.
Yeah. Well, we thank you. We'll see you Tuesday, if not at CB's.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Yep. Take care. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Simon.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you all later.
Hit the end button.
Emily posted again right before I go to end.